What's up everyone, it's Entrance Drive and today I'm bringing you some Gran Turismo Sport daily races. So you saw that like a few seconds earlier when I got punted off the track and basically rage quitted. But here we have some good races that you're about to see. And first off, all of the races are on Lago Maggiore. Basically my favorite track. I love that track, and it's a shame that it's fictional. It's not real. It's not really a track. It's just like Dragon Trails in Gran Turismo Sport, but yeah, the track is amazing. I always get good results on this track. So starting at the second position, we have the Supra, the same as ours, ahead of us, and let's see how this race will go out. So starting off, we have the left-hander, which is quite when you're at high speed, it's quite tricky to get it right, and then the hairpin right here, which is definitely an easy one to get wrong and slide off the track like you saw a couple minutes earlier. So basically we're hunting down that Supra and watching the car behind us, the Irishman, in a FT1 Supra. So 3 Supras ahead on the podium. Maybe a future podium somehow. Never mind. So right now the Supra ahead of us the German will make a mistake, go wide onto the AstroTurf and across the track and into the barrier, I suppose. And now we are at the pole position, briefly. Let's see if we can preserve that pole position. We have the Supra behind us, which is quite good at handling, and I think it's better in handling and straight line speed than the 2018 Supra. And as you can see, there'll be a contact, but he gets, he doesn't get past, but we're side by side coming into this left-hander, really careful looking on the radar, and we managed to preserve our pole position going into final corners of the Lago Maggiore. He's still behind us, he's hunting us down, and he wants that pole position. He definitely does want that pole position, but we must keep it. We need to stay calm and watch out for our braking zones and really hope that we don't mess anything up or we don't bottle the whole race so it doesn't go to hell. But here you can see the straight line speed of the FT1 Supra, and he just gets past me. There was no contact. I was careful because I don't want to send him off the track. And now he's in pole position, and yeah, oops, a little bit of contact here, but I didn't quite do anything wrong to him. I just gave him a boost and made sure that I wouldn't be able to catch him. That's good racing. That's respect, and you really need to give me that one. And basically he stays in pole position. In the end, he does make quite a big gap, so there was no way I could catch up to him. That FT1 Supra is really good in handling and straight line speed, and it does show right here that he's just pulling away so quickly. I mean, our lap times, as you could see, he was in third when we started. I was faster in my qualifying than he was. I don't know if it was he was lacking in qualifying or what, but he definitely, either it's me or it's the car. I don't know what else to say, but like I said, basically he stays in pole position and I stay in second position. So basically no no positions raised or lowered. We just have this second position, which is, you know, the optimum. And fast forward to lap number 4, you can see 4 seconds and 8 tenths he made in that 3 laps that he had the pole position. And fair enough. So the Irishman wins. Behind me, a group of Englishmen. Oh, damn. And that Supra that was in pole position actually finished off in 5th position. So yeah. I mean, I'm satisfied with the results. You know, second position is good, but you know, always aim for the first. So let's go to another race.
Another.
Let's see, Thor also wants another race, so we will give him another race. You know, you gotta please the gods, the race gods. You know, and pray to them you don't mess up and you don't kiss the barrier or something. So again, we qualified in second. In front of us we have the Jaguar, and behind us it's the Beetle Group 3. Nice. So that Jaguar, I know that's the quite clunky boy, but it's quick. You know, it's heavy, but the straight line speed is you know, great. So we have to watch out for him to not pull away as the Irishman did in the last race. So coming into the first corner, we quite misjudge our braking point, and I just follow his line. That was quite terrible. And here, I actually have the pole position. That's the Supra and the Jaguar. The Supra has remotely better handling than the Jaguar because of the weight of the Jaguar, and I don't know what happened here, but he just flew off the track when I looked behind. So I don't know, maybe he got distracted, or his I don't know. I really can't think of the reason why he did that, but basically I do think he kissed that barrier, and he Frenched it really hard. So we got the pole position, and just look at the gap. Now it's 7 tenths and rising, 8 tenths, and already what? Okay, 1 second and what is it? 9 tenths. So the gap just started rising and rising, and it's already 2 seconds. So we remain at the pole position, and I don't know what happened to them behind me, but they either had a crash or they all spun out. But that gap is, you know, it's quite big. It's a quite big gap. So we had a lot of room to do it, basically anything we like. But I felt almost if it was like qualifying. You know, I'm alone at the track and don't need to worry about anyone behind me. So basically, we remain at the pole position. I will now fast forward. Jesus Christ, I can't talk. Lap 4, we remain at the pole position, and actually that gap a little bit lower to 1 second 3 tenths, but still it's a win. Winning's winning, right? Fast and Furious reference. Jesus, good old days. So actually quite a lot of people did not finish, and they had a lot of big gap in front of them compared to me. So yeah, victory, winning, and we have another daily race on Lago Maggiore. I all did in Supra, so yeah.
Another.
Thor wants another. Thor will get another. As I said, you must please the gods. And now, no Supras. I think no, 1, 2. But one is 6th and one is last. Didn't even finish qualifying, so we don't have to worry about Supras now. It's always hard, you know, Supra against Supra. But we do have to worry about the Porsche, the Britishman behind us, because Porsches are, as you know, very, very good at handling. Not so good at straight line speed, but handling is quite remarkable, I must say. So let's start. Yeah, qualifying in second. Again, misjudged my braking point on the first lap, first corner, turning on the radar, so no one gets to surprise me. Okay, let's go. The Spaniard goes wide, and right here, no contact. It's good. It's all good. And a little bit of tap here. I tried to. That Peugeot really sounds like a fart can. Not gonna lie, but I just gave him a little tap and didn't quite manage to get around him, to get past him. So we need to chase him, and in the meantime, the Porsche is chasing us. The British man is chasing us, and the British. I guess you know that the British men are very good at driving. Like, I mean, all of them are good at driving. So just look at all the sim racing channels and how many of them are British. So moving on. So the Spaniard is quite pulling off right now, and in this banked corner, banked hairpin, yeah, we managed to. No, we don't manage. It's almost 8 tenths, yeah, 7 tenths ahead of us. And can we make it, and can we catch him? Let's see. Can we catch the Spaniard in a Peugeot? If you look at the radar, the Englishman is always here in his Porsche. Look at this. He's just pulling away and then coming back. It's just when you drive and you see on the radar that blue mark, especially in the corners. Just please don't ram me. Don't send me into the. Hey, he tapped me. Yeah. Thank you very much. I mean, it's not catastrophic, but yeah. All right. We kind of screw it up here. We make contact with the Spaniard, and the Britishman goes through at the pole position, and it's the Supra. I guess that's the 6th position Supra, but we dropped down to 4th, because of our bottle job excellence. And now we have to chase 2 cars. We actually managed to go through 3rd position, and now we chase Britishman and the Spaniard for the pole position. Can we do it? Can we? What? As I look at this replays, that Supra, I don't know, he got so much better momentum and exit out of that corner. I just don't know how I blew it that much. How I blew it. No, Jesus, excuse the language, but sometimes, and then when I say sometimes, when I record, I can't talk. I'm illiterate, or I'm blabbering, or I hate myself. So, got to 2nd position, side by side with the Britishman, and Supra just hits us wide, and I don't know why, but people forget to brake when they are behind someone. They just, yeah, let me just hit you off the track so you can go and stop bothering me, It's easier that way. Spaniard gets a penalty, 1 second penalty. I think it's for cutting the track, but or some collision, but I don't know. And yeah, so that will make things a little bit easier now when he serves that exact penalty. We just get a little bit wide, dropping down to 4th, and in 2 corners or 3 you will see some interesting. I will tell you to look at the radar when it's time, but here we are fighting the Britishman and the German in the Supra, and now Britishman is kind of pulling off, but look at the radar right now. Boom. The German or the Spaniard punts me wide. I don't know which one. He pushes me wide, and I got past the Porsche, the Britishman in the Porsche, and I just, boom, pole position, and you know, that's it. That's basically it. He just gave me a little bit of boost, nice show, and we're on our way. 5 tenths, 4 tenths, okay. But it's nice, you know, when somebody gives you that boost. It's like, yes, I just needed that, you know, and now we can really win the race peacefully. Although that gap is kind of coming down now, yeah. We have to watch out for the gap. So it's now at, yeah, okay, 5 tenths. They are behind us. Don't think that you're free and that you can do whatever you want, because you can't. They're still behind us, and we have to watch out for them. We have to watch out not to mess up, not to spin out, and if we do that, we win this race, and I hope we do, because that win is quite necessary, and it's quite wishful thinking. 1 second gap. So the gap is rising, which is always pleasing to see. You know, you always want that gap to be 10 million seconds in this kind of races, but you know, sometimes it's really nice to have close races, like, you know, what we had for like 3 laps. Yeah. But all in all, good races, good 3 races. I'm not counting the first one when I got shoved wide. No, it wasn't a shoved wide, it was murdering me and not even getting the penalty, so I won't comment. But this one was quite good, and this one was a decent race, and I'm glad it turned out the way it did, because I was satisfied with the results. I always love daily races. Goes well. I always love daily races, and they are always a pleasure to do. I didn't do much Nations Cup and Manufacturer Series because I signed up for the Lamborghini and the Huracan. God, it oversteers more than Corvettes, so it's terrible. You need to nurture it and kiss it before you drive, because it will oversteer on you. So we finish in the first position, pole position, which is quite nice, and it was a very good race. So thank you to German, thank you to the German who pushed me wide and gave me a boost. So without him, maybe we wouldn't even be at where we are now. So it was a great race, and actually the German got the 1 second penalty, maybe because he secured us a win, but I don't know, maybe not. So thank you for watching this video. I will continue making this daily races video on Gran Turismo Sport. Sorry about the quality, but I'm trying my best, and also trying my best to give you some videos and some content. So make sure to follow Engine Strive on Instagram and subscribe to Engine Strive on YouTube, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.